What happens when Mercedes takes its legendary AMG performance division and bolts on more horsepower than a Bugatti without a single drop of gasoline? You get this. The AMG GT XX, a 1,300 horsepower electric super GT that can scream past 223 miles per hour. It's not a dream car. It's a declaration of war on the future of speed. The legend of AMG. For decades, AMG has been Mercedes' wild side. Hand-built V8s, snarling exhausts, cars that terrorized racetracks and city streets alike. But in 2025, Mercedes didn't just evolve AMG, they reinvented it. The GT20 isn't just another AMG, it's the most powerful production Mercedes concept ever. And it doesn't even have an engine. It has motors. Unveiling the beast. At the IAA Mobility Show in Munich, the GTXX was unveiled under blinding lights. And the crowd couldn't believe the numbers. 1,341 horsepower from 4 electric motors. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. And a top speed of 223 miles per hour. This isn't a hypercar. It's technically classified as a Super GT. That means it's meant to cruise long distances in luxury, while casually outrunning fighter jets on the Autobahn. The secret power: axial-flux motors. So how do you make a 1,300 horsepower EV without it catching fire? The answer lies in axial-flux motors. Unlike traditional motors that spin around like a cylinder, axial flux designs are flat, disc-shaped, and far more efficient. They deliver insane torque density, meaning more power in less space. That's why the GT20 can hide 4 motors in its sleek frame without ballooning to the size of a bus. These motors are liquid-cooled, linked by a high-performance battery system, and managed by AI-driven power distribution. Every wheel gets instant torque. Every wheel thinks independently. The result? Handling that borders on supernatural. Design that defies physics. Look at the car and you know it's not just about numbers. The GT20 body is sculpted like a predator. Aerodynamic tunnels guide air through the car. Active wings shift downforce in real time. Carbon fiber, everything keeps weight from ballooning. Inside, it's pure Mercedes luxury. Leather, screens, sound systems. But under the floor is a battery pack that pushes the limits of energy density. The real trick? Cooling. To hit 223 miles per hour, you can't let the motors overheat. Mercedes engineers built a network of radiators, vents, and liquid channels to keep the car icy cold, even as it shreds physics. What it means for EVs. The GT20 isn't just a flex, it's a glimpse of what's coming. For years, EVs were seen as practical, quiet, eco-friendly, but not thrilling. Tesla tried to change that with ludicrous mode. Rimac showed it with the Nevera, but Mercedes, they just planted a flag that says, we can build an EV that makes Ferraris look slow and still feels like a Mercedes. This isn't just an experiment, it's a signal. EVs aren't here to compete with gas cars anymore. They're here to end them. The challenges. Of course, not everything about the GT20 is perfect. Range at full power? Probably tiny. Charging speed? Needs infrastructure most countries don't have. Price tag? Likely north of $1 million, if it ever reaches production. And then there's the soul of it. Enthusiasts ask, can a car this quiet really stir the heart like a roaring AMG V8? But if you're blasting down the Autobahn at 223 miles per hour, will you really care? The future of the Super GT. The GT20 isn't the only monster on the horizon. Ferrari, Porsche, and McLaren are all working on electric supercars. But AMG's entry feels different. It's not just a halo project, it's a warning. Mercedes is ready to dominate the EV era with the same ferocity it dominated Formula One. The AMG GT XX isn't just the future of Mercedes, it's the future of speed itself. The roar of gasoline is fading, and in its place, silence, lightning, and 1,300 horsepower. This is Techrupt. Subscribe now before this beast hits the streets.